A $12 subscription doesn't cost $12. For one man, it cost almost $500,000.
In March 2024, in a one-bedroom apartment in Columbus, Ohio, Marcus opened his banking app to check why his balance was lower than he expected. He scrolled. He kept scrolling. He counted 47 recurring charges. This is the story of how almost nobody notices the money leaving. Marcus is 31. He makes $64,000 a year. He is not reckless. He does not gamble. He has no car payment. By every measure he should be comfortable, and he is not, and he could not tell you why. The answer was sitting in his transaction history the whole time. Start with the obvious ones. Netflix, $15. Spotify, $12. Disney, $14. Hulu, because the bundle felt like a deal at the time, $8. That is $49 a month, and Marcus would have told you that number if you asked. He knew about those. Those are the ones people remember. Then come the ones he forgot. A meditation app he downloaded during a stressful week, $70 a year. A language app he used for 9 days, $89 annually. A fitness app tied to a watch he no longer wears, $80 a year. A cloud storage plan that quietly upgraded itself, $100. A premium news subscription from an article he wanted to read once, $200 a year. None of these felt like a decision. Each one felt like a single tap. This is the design. Subscriptions are not priced to be noticed. They are priced to disappear. $12 a month does not register as a purchase. It registers as nothing. It is smaller than a lunch, smaller than a tank of gas, smaller than the threshold where your brain bothers to track it. And that is exactly the point. A 2022 study from Stanford found that consumers underestimate their monthly subscription spending by an average of 200%. People guessed they spent around $80 a month. The actual figure was closer to $240. The gap is not stupidity. The gap is the product working as intended. Here is the mechanism. When you pay for something once, your brain logs it. You feel the spend. There is friction, a moment of evaluation, a small pain. Subscriptions remove that moment. You consent once, and then the charge becomes invisible, automatic, frictionless. The company has converted a decision into a default. And defaults are powerful, because the human brain treats inaction as the safe option even when inaction is the expensive one. Marcus added up his 47 charges. The total was $340 a month. He had estimated, before counting, that he spent maybe $120. He was off by more than $200 every single month and had been for years. $340 a month is $4,080 a year. That number alone is uncomfortable. But the real damage is not the number. It is what the number could have become. Run the math the way almost nobody does. If Marcus took that $4,080 a year and invested it instead, in a simple index fund averaging 8%, after 10 years he would have around $59,000. After 20 years, $186,000. After 30 years, the length of a working career, just over $460,000. The headline says $40,000. The real figure, over a lifetime, is closer to $500,000. That is the cost of charges he could not even remember authorizing. This is the part that should make you uncomfortable. Marcus was not buying things. He was buying access he never used. The meditation app he opened twice. The news site he read once. The fitness platform attached to a dead watch. He was paying rent on digital rooms he never entered, and the landlords were counting on him never to look. Because the companies know. This is not an accident of the market. There is an entire discipline built around it. It is called subscription retention, and its core insight is that the most profitable customer is one who has forgotten they are a customer. Free trials are designed to outlast your memory of signing up. Cancellation is buried 3 menus deep, behind a chat window, behind a retention offer, behind a survey. The friction that was removed when you joined is added back, deliberately, when you try to leave. A 2023 analysis by the subscription platform Recurly found that the average involuntary retention rate, customers kept simply because they did not cancel, accounts for a significant share of recurring revenue across the industry. Translated out of corporate language, a large portion of these businesses runs on people who want out but never get around to it. And it compounds with a second trick. Price creep. The plan you signed up for at $9 becomes $11, then $13, then $16. Each increase is small enough to ignore. You got the email. You did not read it. The charge adjusted itself, and you absorbed it, because canceling over $2 feels petty and switching feels like work. The company is betting on your inertia, and it is a very safe bet. There is a reason this targets the people who can least afford it. The subscription model scales perfectly with how busy and distracted you are. The more overwhelmed your life, the less likely you are to audit your statements. The system is most profitable against exactly the people who are too stretched to notice they are being bled. Marcus is not unusual. A 2023 survey from C+R Research found that the average American underestimates their subscription spending, and that roughly 42% had forgotten about a subscription they were still paying for. 42%. Nearly half of all subscribers are paying, right now, for something they have completely forgotten exists. So Marcus did the thing almost nobody does. He sat down and canceled. Not all of them, the ones he used he kept. But the meditation app, gone. The language app, gone. The fitness platform, the duplicate cloud storage, the news site, the second music service he forgot he had, gone. He cut his $340 down to $95. He freed up $245 a month in about 40 minutes of work. $245 a month is $2,940 a year. Invested at 8% over the 30 years he has left until retirement, that single afternoon of canceling is worth approximately $330,000. One afternoon. $250,000. That is the highest hourly wage Marcus will ever earn in his life, and it came from deleting apps he did not use. But here is what he could not get back. The years already gone. Marcus had been bleeding this money for roughly 8 years before he counted. 8 years of charges he never saw, on access he never used, that could have been compounding the entire time. That money is not coming back. It funded retention teams and quarterly earnings and it is gone. And this is the part that should stop you. You have not counted yours. You are listening to this with a phone in your hand that has, almost certainly, a charge on it you have forgotten. A trial that converted. A plan that crept. A service you meant to cancel in a month that turned into a year. You think you know your number. Marcus thought he knew his too. He was off by 200%, and so, statistically, are you. The companies are not waiting for you to remember. They are counting on you to close this video, mean to check later, and never do. The charge will hit again next month, the same way it hit last month, quiet and automatic and invisible. The only question that matters is whether you will be the one person who actually opens the app and looks. Most people won't. They'll mean to.